Good morning. Today is Saturday, September 28th at about 12:22. And I hope everyone is safe and sound wherever they are. And thanks for the kind words. We dodged a bullet here in Tampa Bay, but unfortunately friends up in the Carolinas are maybe not so fortunate in North Florida. So we hope you're all in one piece. I want to show you the power of Radar Screen at TradeStation. Embedded into Radar Screen, which is a proprietary trading tool at TradeStation, only available at TradeStation, is our proprietary tool, only available from us, called SMC, the Swing Machine Plus. Now, it's a very powerful tool. It is a trading tool. It isn't a holy grail. There is no holy grail. The holy grail is you. But it is very powerful and many times can feel like a holy grail for us. I want to show you a few things that you can do with this as an example. And by the way, Swing Machine Plus is a trend identification system. You can trade it in the long trend. You can trade it in the short trend. And when you become proficient, you can trade it as a counter trender. You most certainly can. You can also trade it, as you've seen with many a video, intraday, measured in ticks, measured in minutes, or you can slow everything down and trade daily, weekly, or monthly. And yes, we do that. We are traders. We don't draw a distinction between trading and investing, because even for Susan and I, we invest, but at some point we want to realize a profit. It might be years down the road, but we want an objective system to know when to get out and to recognize that profit. Or maybe when is the best time to extract some insurance money out of the derivatives market, i.e. selling covered calls, as an example. So let me show you very quickly some of the things that we can do. We can sort, by the way, the signal is coming in here. It tells us, as we come across, how many days, this is set at a daily interval, how many days this signal has been long, as an example, right here, 169 days. The trading purse is calculating off of a $10,000 investment. And let me show you. You can come here, set it to stocks, true, and set the dollar amount that you might want to be trading. Or if you'd prefer to use a number of shares, you could put in 100 shares and it would give you an idea of what you might be able to do with options, because shares come through contracts at 100 shares. However, options, as you know, it depends on the strike price and the timing and how far out you're going, whether you're buying or selling. But you do have that capacity. So I'm going to show you all 500 stocks, and we're going to scroll down. But I want you to know that we're going to be up. We're going to be going from high to low. We're not going to be winning in every single trade, a lot of them. It also gives you, by the way, the percentage return. And the percentage return simply is the difference between the entry price, in this case 86.48, and where the item is trading now, or the symbol is trading now. Gives us the entry date, gives us trend information, and also tells us where we are on the fair gauge. Swing Machine Plus does not use moving averages, does not use stochastics or MACD. It is all proprietary code, and we have been using this now for close to 20 years. Scary to think. And this tool can be seen nightly as a monthly member, or it can reside on your desktop. We can chat about that in a bit, But I'm going to scroll down. In this signal, we can be long here. But as an example, WBA, which happens to be Walgreens Boots, taking a boot to the ass right now, short for 177 days. As an aggressive trader, had you shorted it, $10,000, you'd be up 5,900 or almost 59%. If you had used this as an objective tool and you had been sold Walgreens by a broker or a broker, you could have gone in and known 177 days ago, honey, maybe we should get out. Or, honey, maybe we should buy a put on our investment. So this is the beauty of Swing Machine. So let me show you a few things. We're going to scroll down. Don't let me make you dizzy. But we are profitable, profitable, profitable. Keep going down. I'm going to go all the way down. You can slow this video down to the point where we are no longer profitable. And we're going to give you a hard count. So we're long and short all these symbols. And finally, we're still profitable, very, very small. Some of these are very new. And now where we're yellow means that we are no longer up in these trades. Now, do we have money on every single one of these? No, there's more opportunity here than one has money for, at least more opportunity than what we have money for. But out of 500 stocks, 421 are profitable. The next grouping, they're flat. If they're yellow, they're flat, meaning they're not up or down. So out of 500 stocks, 433, 32, if you take out the label row, are either up or flat. And then, yes, here are the losing or the drawdowns. It's not possible to trade without losing trades, and it's not possible to trade without drawdowns. Let me just scroll down, and there you have it. These symbols are no longer valid. Our worst drawdown right here is MGM. It's down 6.25%. The beauty of Swing Machine is it is unemotional. It is not chasing greed or fear. It isn't trying to be right. It isn't trying to be the smartest guy in the room. It is what it is. So let's scroll back up as an example. Now we can also, if you say, Don, I don't want to trade on a daily basis. I am an investor. Fine. Let's come here. Edit as an example. All symbols. And you can change this to a weekly time frame. Let's hit OK. And they all change to a weekly basis. Beautiful. And once again, we could do the same thing on a weekly basis. And let's give you a glimpse. Let's scroll down. Let's show you how far up or down we are on a weekly basis. 394, 404, either up or flat. And then yes, now the drawdowns are going to be a little bit bigger. And that's a little unusual. I may have sorted before this had finished, so let me do that again. I'm sorry. I don't think the sorting, I don't think it had fully populated. I rushed it a little bit. So let's do it again. I think we're going to get a better count. Down we come. Don't mean to make you dizzy here. So yes, so out of 500, 427 weekly trades are profitable. 437, the additional 10 are flat. And then yes, we have some losers. And the worst one is down, Micron Graphic, oddly enough, down 23%. So the winners are bigger. The drawdowns are bigger, of course, the larger the time frame. And in fact, Susan and I will begin to reduce our margin or not use any margin when we start to invest. And especially if we choose a time frame that is monthly. And let's show you, yes, you can do this to manage a large portfolio. Now this is going to probably make you sick because we can sort this way. Monster. This is split adjusted, goes all the way back to 2002. That crazy? $10,000 investment has returned $13 million. Apple, $5 million. Nvidia, $3 million. Split adjusted. $10,000 investment. Now let's scroll down. We'll do it here. As an investor. Now, if you put on a trade or you put on an investment and then look at it intraday or trade out of it a few days later, then yes, you're not an investor. But you can see these. Now the drawdowns will be bigger, but let's see how many are profitable. 393 profitable. Yes, we have some flat. And then let's look at the losers. So we're going to have bigger draws and we're going to have some bigger losses. And once again, I didn't let them finish. I'm sorry. Let's scroll back. Didn't mean to do that. I rushed the computer, and maybe I'll just cheat it back the other way so we don't have to scroll all the way down. So we do have one down massively. I'm not sure what's going on with that. That's highly unusual for a monthly to do that. So I'm not sure. I'd want to go in and look. But these others are significant draws, and you could put in, you know, a more or a tighter stop on your investment. I'm not sure why that one has done that. That's certainly an outlier of some kind. Went long 181 months ago, yet that kind of a draw. So I'm not sure, but you get the idea. You still want to manage your trades. Let's do this. Let's go back to a daily, and let me show you something else that you can look at. You might say, well, you know, I'd like to know, Don, just the daily signals, and I'd like to see, let this populate, I'd like to see what has happened just this year. So at TradeStation, we can come to the tool, and let me show you. We can go to settings, edit the page. And what I can do is I can sort or have it sort automatically. So maybe what I want to do is sort first just the date, the entry date. So I'm going to have it sort the entry date first, and then I'm going to have it sort the percentage return. So I want the most recent, and I think it's going to give it to me. And let's take a look. Okay, so it's sorting from old to new, and I want it to go, well, actually that would be somewhat okay. And we can see there was only, on a daily basis, just 2 going back to 23. So we can scroll down and let's just get a look for 2024, right? So here we are. So let's scroll there. So the first trade was in fact Walgreens on January 17th, a short signal. And then it is sorting, and let's do this. Actually, you know what it needs to do, and I apologize. It is sorting here. The percentage return might actually need an active tick to get our page to sort. Let's go back and take another peek at that. We'll go to page, the percentage return, and we can, yeah, we want it to go up. And I think that's why I'm not getting it to sort right now, because the markets are closed and it's not actively sorting. But it will actively sort for you, which is beautiful. And it's close, but it's not exact. So this one actually would be ahead of that. I can deduce that. So once again, I'm Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com. This is Radar Screen, the power of Radar Screen at TradeStation, coupled with the Swing Machine Plus, which is just one of close to a dozen individual radars that we've built. We have more being built, and we of course have many other decision-making trading tools to augment your own mechanical trading. We don't believe there is a holy grail per se that is going to make you money automatically, no more than there is a tool to enable you to play scratch golf automatically. You must work and hone your craft to play golf. You must work and hone your craft to trade mechanically. But we think tools such as Radar Screen, such as the Swing Machine, can really help you to maximize your time, maximize your profit, and to minimize your losses, and to minimize your emotions of greed and fear. Be sure to visit StockMarketCaddie.com. You are welcome to give us a call any day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 813-758-8263. Monthly membership is unlimited. Annual memberships are limited. We will only issue a set number of licenses each year. When those are filled, then we pause and wait and restart in January. And I can tell you right now, we have 1 to 2, no more than 2, and that one we may be down to 1 before the day is over. And it starts with what we call for the annual a Q school, and that would be for the latter part, the first part of November. After that, that is it until January. So if you want to get underway, let us know. Reserve your spot. If you want to get underway in January, let us know as well. We can schedule it and reserve it now. We want to be ready when you are. We wish you the best. Have a great week, everyone. I'm Baggett, and this is StockMarketCaddie.com.